But I was reading in Exodus, okay? And we all know this, well, we know the story of crossing the Red Sea, right? How God led the Israelites through the Red Sea. And, good morning. But God highlighted this verse to me. And this is when Pharaoh finally let the people go. It's Exodus 13, verse, I don't know, somewhere in here. Anyways, he says, why can't I find my verse? Anyways, God will highlight that to me soon. Anyways, so God led the Israelites out of Egypt, but then he took them the long way, right? And the verse that I wanted to focus on was, though they could have gone the shorter way, they weren't ready for battle, because if they experienced the battle of the Philistines right away, they would have turned back to go to Egypt. So how does that relate to us today? Sometimes you might feel like you're on the long way, the route that isn't like from A to B. Maybe you have to go A, B, C, D, and then over to G, right? Because you're not ready for whatever God's bringing you into quite yet. But we can trust his sovereignty, knowing that he will get us there at whatever route he wants to take us, and at exactly his right timing, right? And in that same verse, it says that he brought them this way because they were ready for battle. But yet it just said they weren't ready for battle. It was along that desert road that they had to learn to trust in him, if that makes sense. So let that sink in. Maybe you're like, but God, you gave me that dream, but it's like I'm still here. Like I'm not fully in that, realized it yet, but I know that you put that on my heart, right? Let's trust his heart that though we don't see the map, he does. And he knows what our hearts can handle in that exact moment. All right, let's dance. All right. So go ahead and just kind of march for now, and you're going to step, kick, moving forward if you want. Now take it backwards. 2 squats. Now step, kick. Good. Go for the stretch on the back. Take it back. 2 squats. You're going to throw a punch and pull the elbow. Good. Reach across. Now take it high. Stretch the side of your body there. Good job. Then we're going to sweep our arms and roll the shoulders. So kind of step touch. Open that shoulder up. Good. For the chest up, roll the shoulder. Now take it high. Good job. Tuck that belly button in. I got lots of instructions for you today. All right, you're going to push the floor 2 times on one side, then the other, and then shake your hips. Good. 2 times on each side, and shake your hips. Good. It's the funniest move, but it feels so good on my hips. I don't know about you, but it just loosens them up. All right, slide to the right, then the left. Now grapevine. Now slide right, or left, then right. Grapevine. Good job. All right, back to the top. Step kicks. Good job. Oh, I lost my balance. 2 squats. That's why we're warming up. Step, kick. Good job. Then backwards. 2 squats. Throw the punch, pull the elbow. Good. Oh, you got it. Now take it overhead. You can add the sound effects, and like you get out of bed and you're like, oh! Right? All right, roll the shoulders. Sweep across the eyes. Good. This is one of my oldies but goodies. My girls helped me choreograph this song. Gosh, probably 3 years ago, maybe. It's a good one. All right, we're going to push the floor 2 times each side and then shake the hips. Good job. So you kind of rock into those shoulders, make it as big as you want. Add a little smile. Good job. Then we're going to slide to the right, then the left. Here we go. Slide, slide, then grapevine. Slide the other way. And if you want to get fancy, ooh, slide. You can go in a circle, or you can grapevine. You got it. Step, kick. Good job. As you get loose, now take it back. Maybe you can kick a little higher. 2 squats. Again, step, kick. Add the snap if you want. Good. stop. Keep it here. All right, push the floor. My nose just a running. Goodness, that happens when you start getting warmed up. All right, keep going. Woo. One more. And then we're gonna slide. All right, ready, slide. Slide, great minor twirl, you decide. Slide, slide. Keep sliding. He loves it. He's watching us all dance. All right, step kick. Good job. Take it back. 2 squats. Big finish. Woo. Good job. Good job. So those verses are Exodus 13, end of chapter 13, all of 14. Maybe you can go back and you can read it sometime, but I'll read it again as we keep moving. All right, you're gonna kind of slide to each side. We're still kind of warming up. This song kind of picks up as we move. Good job. Keep going. Now you're going to focus on one side, and it's like you're pulling an arrow. Nice and slow for now. Other side. Now you're going to reach to your opposite foot. So you're going to reach, and then open it up. Other side. Good job. Tuck that belly button in. You got it. And then you're going to reach behind, reach up, and then step behind. If I can get my words right today. As this song picks up, you get to make these moves as big as you want. You're good, so good. All right, pull the rope. Hi, good morning, Katie. Hi, Clara. We have some toys in the corner if you want, or you can join us. Keep going. You're gonna I forget what this move is. I don't remember what we do here, but we're gonna go with this. Good job. I know what it is, but we're not gonna do it because it's kind of confusing. All right, pull the arrow. Feel it pick up. Oh yeah, other side. You got it. Reach up and step behind. If you're ready for more, hop, make it bigger. This is good too. You do you. Good job. All right. 2 times each side. 2 times. Kick that knee up. Good. He's feeling it. He's kind of like bouncing to the beat. All right. Reach up. And it's single, single, double. So single, single, double. It's like you're pulling on the rope, right? Maybe you're pulling on God's promises. Will you teach me? Will you remind me what you have for me? All right, big, up, and then down. Again, up. Good job. And then down. All right, 3 times each side. I get a little break. A little break. Go ahead and come on down if you want. Just add a little stretch to it. Slowly bring yourself up. All right, when it picks up, we're going to reach up and step behind. Ready? Here we go. Good job. You got it. Belly button tucked in. And then we're going 2 times each side. Ready? Here we go. 2 times. I'm coming through. Not in a prideful way, but I'm just going to follow the Lord. And I don't have to answer to anyone but Him. Almost there. Big finish. Yay. Okay, go ahead and grab some drumsticks up here. Oh, sorry. Not yet. Not yet. I'm sorry. I got one more song of kickboxing. Let me start it over. Kickboxing. Here we go. All All right. Punch high. And then down. So up, down. Good. You got it. You're going to throw a block, so step to each side. Good. Maybe you're pulling a bow and arrow. You got it. All right, follow me here. But it's a bunch of punches to the side, and then bring the knee up. Good. Yeah, you got it, Katie. You're moving. Everybody's moving. They're doing it right. You got it. Other side. Other side. There you go. Good job, Kylan. Woo. Reach across. All right, 2 in the air, and then twist, punch the floor. Good job, Alyssa. All right. Woo. It's good to dance, do some kickboxing on this gray day, yeah? All right, pull the arrow, or throw the block. It doesn't have to be a far step. You decide. All right, ready for all those punches? Here we go, throw the punches, knee up. Good. Yep, just like that. There you go, Tracy, you got it. Woo. Ready, other side. It's so fun to move together, yeah? Much better, enjoying each other. We're gonna punch high in the air. Add the shuffle if you want. Otherwise, you're here. This is good too. Now punch low. Kinda add the twist. All right, back to the 2 up high. Now 1 block each side. Again. Good. There you go, Kim. Block. Again. Yeah. Keep going. Block. Block. All right, ready for all those punches. You got it. So good. Ready? Other side. Good job. Woo. How have you seen in your life that God has changed you? There's the evidence is there. Punch high. Ready to block. Woo, I missed it. That's okay. High. Ready to block. Again, we're finishing it here. And then we'll grab our drumsticks. Block. 1 more. Block. All right. Okay, go ahead and grab your drumsticks. Come and grab them. Now I can pause it. We got 2 drumstick songs. You want to drum with us, Clara? Yeah. All right. How are you? You okay? Oh, lots of stuff. All right. So fun with our sticks. All right, 2 drumstick songs. You guys ready? Ready as you'll ever be. So step touch and hit in front. Then we're going to slide to the right and then left. Keep that elbow high. Good. Maybe feel your shoulders come together. All right, salute for 4, 3, 2, other side. Don't hit your forehead. Good job. You're going to squat and go to the right, reach across. Other side. Good. You can be here. You don't have to hit the ground. All right, sweep the floor as you move forward. Take it back. Good. Now forward. And if you want to make it bigger, you hop into it backwards. Good. We do this a lot, but keep going. Now hold it here and march in place. Good. You got it. Now take it back. Forward. Then backwards. cross. Maybe you pick that leg up, you decide. Alright, sweep it forward. Now hold it here and march. Good. Now backwards. Now forward. You're doing so good. And backwards. Ready? March in place. Yeah, Clara. Forward. I hope you're having fun. Backwards. Alright, go to the side. Now wide legs, left, right, left. Go to the left. Wide leg. Go to the right. Good. Wide leg run. Good. Reach across. Wide leg. Alright, sweep it here. Just kind of skip forward. Back. Forward. Kind of fun. Then backwards. Alright, ready? Sweep it forward. Now hold it here. Left, right, left. Good job. Backwards. Forward. Ready? Go backwards. You're all moving. You're doing so good. Keep it here. March. Cut as hard as you want. Forward. Now backwards. Alright, go to the side. Oh, we're done. Yay. Yay. I get lost in it. Okay. Okay, you're gonna hit. And you're gonna march. Now slowly march your feet together. Hit here. If you need to be here, you can. Alright, now we're going to go down and up. Ready? Here we go. So it's down, up. Oh, feel those legs. This is good too. You decide. It's a lot of squats, but you got it. Alright, alternating reverse lunge. Here we go. So step back and then stand up. Last lunge, you just step straight back. If you can, go ahead and hit the ground. You decide. Good job. Alright, we're going sideways. Step touch. Step touch. Shake those legs out. Alright, just march wide here and hit in front. When you're ready, come on down and hit the ground as you march. Bring them together. Good job, you got it. Alright, come on up. Reverse lunge. How are your legs? Anybody's legs bumping? Just fine? Okay. It's all good. Almost there. Ready? Sideways. Sideways. Give them a break. Kind of let them shake it out. Reach across. Reach across and hit. Ready? We're going to go the other side. Other side. Here we go. Hold it out. Tap the toe if you want or keep it here. Alright. March and hit. And if you're ready, come on down. Push through those heels. Alright. Down and up. Our drumsticks are good distractions for those squats. Yeah? Almost there. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, reverse lunge. Oh, whether you want it or not, just keep moving. You do you. Maybe you can hit your sticks harder. Even here, it's as hard as you are. Ready? Step touch. Here we go. Step touch. Oh, good legs. Finish it here. All right. stick, somebody. I grab a drink.